Life is too short. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. We good?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Michael M.J. Falato. Life is too short. Life is too short. Michael M.J. Falato.
Life is too short. You must be asking yourself, too short for what? And I'm going to tell you. Life is too short to sweat the small stuff. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. I got this topic from my better half, my wife. She watched me mill over several different topics on my brainstorming Toastmaster pad that we all carry with us during the week. I had 8 or 9 different things on there that I couldn't go too far with. And she looked over at me when I was sitting at the kitchen table one night after the most delicious enchilada dinner. And she said, why don't you just use life is too short as your topic? You can tell about that event that you had a few years ago. It didn't take me very long to respond to her. Honey, you're always right. After 23 glorious years of marriage, I figured that out. So I said, I'm going to use your topic, life is too short, but now, honey, I have to ask you, what is life too short for? She told me that's easy. Life is too short to sweat the small stuff. Everybody's always complaining. They're all stressed out about things that don't even matter 2-3 days later. So I asked my better half again, well, honey, what stresses you out? She said, well, let's just look at us as a couple. We both maintain 40 to 50 hour a week jobs. Mondays we take turns picking up Alex at theater practice. Tuesdays we take turns picking Michael up at guitar practice. Wednesdays I do Toastmasters in the evening. Thursdays she has PTA in the evening. The week is over before we even know it. It's a multitasking society. We have to do this, that, the other. It doesn't stop. If we don't take a look at the way our bodies handle stress and take care of ourselves, it can kill you. Now, I Googled the #1 killer in the United States, and it's coronary heart disease. The causes of coronary heart disease: being overweight, stress, and bacon. Now, sometimes we have to have a life-changing event in order to get us to really pay attention to what's going on with our bodies. On October 31st, Halloween evening, 2004, I had such an event. I was in my home office, it was 6:30, working on an email. It was the last email of the day. That customer had to have that information that day. My 2 young children came into the office. Daddy, we want to go trick-or-treating. Daddy, we want to go trick-or-treating. I need 5 minutes, kids. Just give me 5 minutes. Working on that email more. The phone rings. It's the dreaded bill collector. I think it was a day later or something on my card payment. In comes young Michael, halfway down to his birthday costume. And if you don't know what that is, he's half naked. He's not a pirate anymore. He's got his costume from last year in his left hand. Daddy, I want to be a dinosaur. Daddy, I want to be a dinosaur. You can be a dinosaur. Let your mother change you. I just need 3 more minutes. I push send on that email. I picked the phone back up and talked to that bill collector. I'm pretty sure I was turning 1, 2, 3 shades of red. I never did pay that bill, but I know smoke was billowing out of my nostrils as I slammed the phone down and yelled down the hallway, I'll be right there. Give me 1 more minute. To a silent house. They were already outside. That's when it happened. Fellow Toastmasters, I was humbled. I was humbled like never before. I was holding on to my chest. I took a Sharpie out, drew a big black X right where it was hurting. I Googled doctor.com. I could still move my tongue to the left and to the right. My arm wasn't asleep. So I didn't think that I had a heart attack. But I did go to the doctor 3, 4, 5 days later. She told me I didn't have a heart attack, but what I had was an anxiety attack. I let a lot of little things get to me. Basically, I popped a cork. She told me I needed to do some exercise. I was 230 pounds. I had quite a robust Toastmaster belly at the time. She said, you need to lose 40 or 50 pounds. So she told me, get out there, walk, jog, run, get a reciprocal bike. I chose the reciprocal bike. I bought one, put it in the living room. I ride it every morning, 6 out of 7 days in the morning. I ride that reciprocal bike. I never get wet. I never get cold. I've never been run off the road. I also get to stay up late at night and I watch those West Coast Spurs games. You know, the ones you fall asleep on during the third and fourth quarter all the time? I get to watch most of those. Fellow Toastmasters, I stand before you today. I weighed myself this morning, 179 pounds. 51 pounds less than that day when I had that event. I know my body can handle stress a lot easier. Now, if you don't like reciprocal bikes, the easiest exercise there is walking. I know how many of us Toastmasters still can walk. Can we walk? Everybody can walk. Okay. There's something else that we can do. Breathe. Everybody can breathe, right? Easiest exercise out there. A mini chill pill. I'm going to teach you. Breathing in for 3 seconds. Holding it. And letting it go. That sets the relaxation endorphins off. So my challenge to each and every one of us, including myself, next time we're about to lose it, next time we're about to pop that cork, none of us want to be the man in the chair. I think we all can believe what my wife told me that day. Life is just too short to sweat the small stuff. Mr. Toastmaster.